Howdy. Nugget 4. Daniel 2:40. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things, as iron that breaketh all these, shall it break in pieces and bruise. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided. But there shall be in it the strength of the iron, for in it shall be the strength of the iron. For as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay, and as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. And whereas thou sawest the iron mixed with the miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. And what we're seeing is a bringing together of an angelic plus human. And they're going to come together and they're going to build a kingdom. The angelic and the human are going to build a kingdom. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Okay, Enoch. It happened after the sons of men, humans, had multiplied in those days, that daughters were born to them elegant and beautiful. And when the angels, the son of heaven, okay, now he straight out says, and when the angels, okay, the Bible calls them something else, sons of God. Okay, and when the angels, the sons of heaven, beheld them, that is, they beheld the women, they became enamored of them, saying to each other, come, let us select for ourselves wives from the progeny of men, and let us begat children. That was their plan. Was to have babies. Who hatched this plan? And Enoch went on, okay, still in chapter 7, 10, 13. And they took wives, each choosing for himself, whom they began to approach, and with whom they cohabited, teaching them. Now this is very important. They taught, let me read it the way it says. Teaching them sorcery, incantation, and the divining of dividing of roots and trees. And they, the human, conceiving, brought forth giants, whose stature was each 300 cubits. That's 450 feet tall. These devoured, that is, these big but children, these devoured all which the labor of men produced, until it became impossible to feed them, when they, the hybrid offspring, turned themselves against man in order to devour them. Okay, so there was a plan hatched. A plan hatched. We're going to go down there and we're going to make some babies. Hang with it now. Hang with it now. All right. Let's go to Genesis 3:15 real quick. Just real quick. I'm about done here. Okay, enmity between thee and the woman, Satan and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Okay? In the end, we're talking about a whole lot of iron and clay. Clay, iron, a mixture to produce a kingdom. That's what's taking place right now. That's what folks are talking about behind the scenes. They're talking about building their kingdom. We go on in Daniel 2:44, and it says, in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people. Main point, again, mixture, iron and clay. Iron and clay.